don't discuss Greek business around non-Greeks. When I say this, because certain Greeks know, non-Greeks don't understand what they can and cannot say around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain schools, non-Greeks will understand to back off, especially HBCU schools. Especially when I went to Alcorn. If I saw, and they don't have to even be two brothers in the same organization, like if I saw a Kappa and an Alpha talking, I would know to walk away. Okay, they're discussing something Greek. I need to go, because I'm not Greek. Or, and if you didn't, they will look at you like, brother, about time for you to go. We're trying to back off. Yeah, but other schools I went to, like, I go to now, they don't, if the two Greeks are talking, they'll just sit there and, like, just be all in their eyes and all in their faces. And I'm looking like, we're talking business, you need to go. And, matter of fact, one time, it almost got me into a confrontation twice, because one time, a guy, we was coming from downtown, and a non-Greek, he offended one of my line brothers. And of course I'm going to fight for me and my line brothers. We're going to take up each other. I mean, we went through this together. I mean, this man is like close to me as if he was my brother. So the man said something about our organization that he shouldn't have said. My line brother took offense to it, and he threatened my line brother. He said, that's how some people end up dead. I look at myself, let me tell you something, dog. I don't ever threaten my line brother anymore. So don't threaten my line brother anymore. If you don't threaten nobody, talking about some people end up dead like this. I told that man, I said, bro, if you threaten my line brother like that, you will end up dead. Don't you ever threaten him like that anymore. And he was shooting off information about my organization. I'm like, what? Wait a minute, bro. Then try to question me on some of my stuff. I said, bro, yeah, I know my stuff. I said, they don't just hand these out to you. You earn these. Don't you ever question me about my stuff ever again. And another time, I had a problem with people who were non-Greek. Was I was going downtown. I had met up with one of my pro fights. He shook my hand and all, and I spoke to him, like, what up, Fred, and all that. And another guy was like, oh, these are new boys, huh? He was non-Greek. And he was like, yeah, so say, oh, what up to you Neos? And I jumped back. I'm like, I don't know about any of you guys, but I don't like someone who's non-Greek calling me a Neo. You don't earn that right. So I looked at the brother, I was like, bro. I was like, you you play that song? He said, nah, man, I ain't playing nothing. I was like, oh, I said, okay. I said, I thought that. I said, because I know you. I said, you ain't a Kappa. You ain't a Sigma. And I said, and I know you're not a man of Alpha Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. So do me a favor, my brother. Don't call me a neophyte. Because you're not Greek and you didn't earn the right to call me no neophyte. I don't know how you guys feel about that. But me personally, that's how I feel about that. And the next thing I'm going to talk about is how you uphold yourself when you have on paraphernalia. For those of you guys who don't know, I treat my paraphernalia like this. And everybody in every organization treats your paraphernalia like this because you earned it. When you're wearing paraphernalia, you have to always be cognizant of the fact of where you are and what you're doing. Like, for instance, if you go to the strip club, for one, I would never wear this hat in the strip club. Never, because one thing they taught us is you always hold high the name Alpha Alpha at all times. And if you're in a Greek organization, you need to hold high to that name at all times. So I would take this off and go in, or like my dog tag. Whenever I go to a bar and drink, I tuck my dog tag in. For one, you don't represent yourself anymore. You represent that fraternity or that sorority. So if you got that paraphernalia on, you're getting drunk and acting a fool, and you're in the strip club, somebody can say, oh, they're a member of such and such and such and such. I don't like them. That's all they do is drink and go to strip clubs and do this and do that. So you got to always remember, take that off. Because it's like a military uniform. For those of you guys who don't know, when people in uniform in the military, there's certain things they cannot do because it is a disgrace to the uniform. It defiles the uniform. There's certain things they cannot do. So always be cognizant of the fact of where you are when you have paraphernalia. And speaking of paraphernalia, this is the last thing I'm going to talk about before I get out of here today. I want to talk about if you are Greek or having become Greek, one thing you're going to have to worry about is what we call old heads. Charging you up. Now, to be charged up, that's when they ask you whatever your information is, and you got to be able to answer it. If you don't, that doesn't look bad. That means that you are paper. So, you got to be, I want to say this, like, they told us, and I've heard this on from at least more than 10 sources, that you need to be on your A game when you go places, because if you run to old head, he start charging you up. You ain't on your stuff. He can snatch your letters off. I said to myself, ain't a man finna snatch a damn thing off of me. Like I go back to the saying, you shouldn't let nobody snatch anything off of you either. Because that goes back to that whole saying, you're a man before anything. Okay, if somebody come up to you and they charge you up for your information, you may not know anything. But that does not give another brother or sister the right to come up and snatch your letters off of you. Because my brother, like, you better be careful they snatch your letters. I told my brother, no one will ever snatch my letters off of me, because if they snatch my letters off of me, I'm fighting. I wish a brother would come to me. Well, you don't know your stuff, give me your letters. You're going to have to fight me to get them, dog. Please believe that. You're going to give me them letters, and I'll give you a slug between hitting these letters, dog. Please believe that. Nobody has the right to snatch your letters off, even if you don't know anything. Even if you don't know your founders or where the organization founded, no one has the right to snatch those letters. Because honestly, in my opinion, if you let someone snatch your letters off of you, I will lose respect for you. Not because you didn't know your information. I will lose respect for you as a man. Because I guarantee you wouldn't let no one snatch $10 out your pocket. So why would you let them snatch these letters off of your back? You know, however you work to get the letters, whether you slid through or you went through a grueling process, you got your letters. And that's one thing about me. I may be a neophyte, but I understand what it's all about. I understand what it's all about, because I'm gonna tell you our aims are, and the aims are nothing secret. If you can find the aims on the internet, you can find the aims on Wikipedia. The aims of Alpha Alpha Fraternity Incorporated: manly deeds, scholarship, and love for all mankind. How can I say I love you? I'm supposed to have love for all mankind, but I would willingly humiliate my brother in a public place like that. That's not what I'm about. That's not what I joined this organization for. I joined this organization because I saw the prominent brothers who were in it before me and the way they shaped the world. And I don't know exactly how I'm going to shape the world, you guys, but all I know is I'm going to change the world. And when I leave, people will say, hey, Petey Mac did that. Because that's a legacy I want to leave. I want to leave on a positive legacy. I want, when people, 10, 20 years, when some kids are thinking about Alpha Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, like the way it happened for Martin Luther King with me, I want people, when they see my name as prominent brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha, I want them to say, oh, is that Petey Mac and Alpha? Oh, yeah, man, I know I want to do this now. That's a legacy I want to leave. I don't want to leave it as no brash person who will snatch letters off people's back. And all you brothers out there who do that, you need to stop that, man. That's real childish. Grow up. And realize what you joined this organization for. Well, that's been my time, y'all. This has been the first episode back since the beginning of the semester. I apologize for that once again. I hope it was a good one. If you have any topic that you want to talk to me about in the near future, hit my email up at peteymac10@yahoo.com. And follow me on Twitter. The Twitter's not the same anymore. The Twitter's now AceBoogie1906. Yes, sir. At I apologize. It is twitter.com/AceBoogie1906. Yeah, I changed it up a little bit because I was the ace of my line, and my favorite movie is Paid in Full. So that's why I said Ace Boogie. And it was 1906 you found it. But I'm rambling. Oh yeah, I also want to let you guys know, if possible, I know you guys know this, I also do stand-up comedy now too. And I perform stand-up comedy at Legends Lounge off Dolphin Island Parkway in Mobile, Alabama. Come check out a lot of funny comedians be there. It's hosted by my boy Jock Too Loose West. Got another funny comedian who gets on the mic every week. His name is Craig Light, aka Tommy Boy. He is hilarious, man. And we also got my girl Jay Renee, who be on the mic as well. And we have a lot of other comics who come in from week to week. So y'all come check me out, Legends Lounge, every Thursday around 8 o'clock, 8:30. And I promise I'll have you rolling. This has been my first episode back. I'm Petey Mac. I love y'all. Peace.